Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about my thoughts on the Flash movie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think it was just an okay movie. If you're just a person looking for some entertainment, then this movie is for you. If you're looking for a super great movie, then I'm sorry to say it, but this is not the movie for you. Again, I don't think it was directly bad, but I don't think it was really good either. So, and there will be some spoilers in this video, so this is your spoiler alert. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Now let's start with the characters. Let's start by talking about the main character, Barry Allen, and this alternate version of him. Now, I'm gonna say it right away. One of the reasons why I don't think many people show up for the Flash movie is because of Ezra Miller's. I'm sorry to say it, but I think people didn't really want to show up to support this movie because of the allegation the actor had on him. I think that is a really big reason. I don't think the movie would have been saved either way, but then again they might have been able to earn a little bit money if Ezra Miller's never got those charges on him. And as for how he plays Barry Allen, I think he did as well as expected. I wasn't too big a fan of him in Justice League, and not the biggest fan of him in this movie either, but I did think he did well enough job. He's not my first pick for a Flash. Hell, he wouldn't be my second pick, but I do think he did a decent job with the character. So I gotta give him that. And then I played 3 versions of this character. We're gonna talk about the last one later. He's actually showing that he is decent when it comes to being an actor. So again, not the worst main character, but not the best either. I am glad that we got to see Ben Affleck's Batman one last time. I think that was really what we needed. I do like Ben Affleck's Batman, but I understand why James Gunn is gonna move with a new actor for playing him. As for how he was in this movie, it wasn't not enough to actually say it was a really great job, but I think it was enough to say it was a decent job. I think he did it really good, and that's what counts. And now I'm gonna talk about the 3 best part of this movie. 2 of them is some of the characters, and that is Michael Keaton's Batman and Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. Now, I really like both of those 2 characters. I think they both were great, and one of the biggest points with Michael Keaton's Batman was what he explained the multiverse with spaghetti. I really thought that was a really clever way to explain in this movie how the multiverse works. When you go back in time and change the past, you create a whole new universe. And no matter how much you fix it, so it'll never be like it was before. And that was really great way to explain the multiverse. I think Michael Keaton did an excellent job as the Cape Crusader. I remember when I watched him in the older Batman movies, he was awesome. And this version of Supergirl, I wish we could have gotten more of her. To be honest, if this movie was a bit longer, that we could have spent more time with Supergirl, then I think this movie actually would have gotten a bit better. Kara Zor-El is one of the biggest highlights of this movie, alongside with Michael Keaton's Batman. They both did a great job. I really wish they didn't have to die in this movie. Now, the biggest problem with this movie I have is the lack of a main villain. I know what you're gonna say, but we did have a main villain, Dark Flash, who is an alternate version of Barry Allen, future version of Flashpoint Allen, but I'm gonna say it right away. I'm not sure if I could call him a main villain, and the same go for General Saab. General Saab was more threatening, but he barely fought against any of the Flash. He fought Flashpoint version of Barry Allen a little bit, but not much, and he still killed Supergirl, and we still don't see a conclusion to that because we know there wasn't going to be one. And as for Dark Flash, we just see him a little bit when Barry first moved back in time and changed the past, where he go in and punch him to where he needs him to be, and then we see him at the end. We never see him throughout the rest of the movie, and that really suck in my opinion. I feel like if we had seen him more in this movie, he could actually have been a really great villain. But the fact that we only saw him a little bit on the beginning and in the end, and there wasn't even a real fight against him. All that happened is that Flashpoint Barry Allen sacrificed himself to save main DCU Barry Allen, and then he disappears. So there wasn't even a real fight, and that is why this movie has a lack of a main villain in my opinion. Say what you want, you can say that he was the main villain. I understand why you would think so, but to me, I don't have that feeling that he was a main villain. And again, I said the same about Saab. No, the story was good enough in my opinion. I don't think it was something that I really was. Wow, that was a good story. I do think it was decent, but I don't think it was a super good story. And that is why I don't like this movie that much. Again, I like the movie. I think it was good enough. But again, it's not going to be on a top 10 list anytime soon. And the story goes with Barry going back in time to save his mother, typical Flashpoint, and that is after he getting warned by Batman. So again, I think we all could see where they were going back in time, saving his mother, realizing his mistake, trying to fix his mistake. It's pretty simple that way. And again, one of the best moments of the movie was when I said earlier when Michael Keaton's Batman tried to teach them about the multiverse and why you should never mess with time. Overall, I think the story did good enough job to make sure the movie earned a 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna rank this movie any higher. And that's it for this video. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will hope to see you guys again next time.